All right, round two. Let's try this out again. We are right side up. Okay, guys. All right, so FTDI meal plan breakdown.
Follow
Okay.
the instructions.
Follow the damn instructions. All right, so you guys asked a lot of questions, so we're gonna try to get through those questions. Okay.
We're gonna do our absolute best.
Our absolute best.
Jesus
Okay, because
Christ.
a lot of the answers are already in here, but we're gonna try the best. So first of all, if you guys can hear us, if we're coming in loud and clear, if we're right side up and not upside down, just throw some hearts up so we know that we are good to go. But we're gonna just dissect this and break this down because here's the deal. I know this is like Japanese for some of you. I get it. Woo, there we go. This is like Japanese. Kat said that to me. Kat's like, Jaman, this is like Chinese. I don't understand it. So I'm gonna translate for you guys, all right, the best we can so you can get it. Because here's the deal. We want you guys to get the most out of this and we want you to follow it, okay? So, breaking it down. Now, some of you are wondering what to eat on this program. What foods can I have? They're all right here, okay? It says what to eat. Those are the foods acceptable in this program. If it's not on here, can I have it?
No.
Right? FTDI, follow the damn instructions. Kelly, what up? Frankie, what up? If it's not on here, listen, protein, you get a whole list of protein, a whole list of carbs, a whole list of fats. Please stick to this plan because these are whole foods that is gonna pretty much optimize your body to perform at its best. If you feel like you want to go and substitute something out of here, you know,
Your own leisure.
you know, so I don't know. If you ask me, I might just say yes, I might say no, I might just say FTDI. You know what I'm saying? So please, just stick to the meal set.
Keep talking.
It's only 6 weeks.
Driving me nuts.
What, the lighting?
Yeah, it keeps like going
on and on, right?
Or maybe
It's like we're gonna move forward and back. Boom, boom.
it's 'cause
All
your
right.
damn hat.
I know, right? It's like, all right, so here's the thing, right? So this is what to eat. The protein, the lean proteins, the fat sources, the fatty fat sources, the carbs, the fats, the veggies you're allowed to have. It's all right here, okay? So those are the meals you're supposed to eat on this plan. You get this a list, there's a bunch of proteins here you can pick from. Pick anything you want for protein, anything you want for carbs, anything you want for fats. All right, that's the first page. Simple, done, okay? Now, you guys know consistency is key. You're not gonna get results by just eating clean one day, eating bad the next day, eating good one week, eating bad the next week. You have to be consistent. The body has to see consistency in order for it to adapt and change. If you're not consistent, you're not gonna get the results. So that means that even if you go 2 weeks and you don't get results, it doesn't mean that your body's not gonna change. The body's waiting to see consistency. So once it sees you're consistent and you're going 3 and 4, it's gonna change. All right, so be consistent, do not give up. All right? Booyah. Okay, so now, fine-tuning your program. In this program, you have protein in 5 meals. The protein is the most important thing. You wanna space protein out as much as you can. So every meal has a protein in it, right? The purpose of that is to raise your metabolism, get you more thermogenic, burn more calories, and protein synthesis help you build muscle, recovery, post-workout, okay? And protein keeps you, sustains you, and keeps you full a lot longer, so you're not ravaging and wanting to eat bad food, right? So when you eat a lean source of protein, you're gonna feel great, you're gonna feel full, you're gonna feel sustained, and you'll be able to go 2, 3, 4 hours to your next meal. If you don't get a lean source of protein, you're gonna be hungry within an hour, and then you're gonna be like, I wanna eat something, and now you're gonna go look for something bad, and that's when the sweet craving comes in. So protein curbs that sweet cravings, okay? So you wanna eat your protein, you wanna space them out, right? Carbs. Your carbs are pretty much coming in pre and post workout.
Simple as that.
Simple. You wanna have carbs? Pre and post workout. That's it. It's in the plan here. All right? And then planning your meals out. You gotta always plan your meals out. We're gonna go through the breakdown of planning the meals of the different levels. I know you guys asked about the levels, all right? So we're gonna go through that breakdown of it. But in the end, with the carbs, with the veggies is pretty much in every meal except your pre-workout meal, right?
Pre-workout.
Because that could upset your stomach.
You'll be farting everywhere. You might have diarrhea. Toilet ain't working. And you sure can't go blowing up our toilet. So you're going to have to take a shit outside.
Yeah, you know, the fibrous carbs will upset, will get you gassy. If you eat broccoli, you know what I'm talking about. That will get you gassy. So, you know, making a broccoli omelet in the morning for a pre-workout meal, it's not so great.
Now, what if they don't have pre-workout?
What do you mean?
If they don't take a pre-workout, then they can have veggies, correct?
They can have veggies.
All right, so that answers your question. I know some of you are already probably like, well, what if I don't take pre-workout? You can have veggies then.
Yeah,
Okay?
veggies. My phone just rang, sorry. Okay? All right, so 5 meals a day. Some of you are like, hey, what if I can't do 5 meals a day? I work overnight shifts at the hospital. I don't have time to do 5 meals. I'm a teacher. I don't have time. This is where the supplements come in, guys.
Yep, it's essential.
Okay? The protein shakes will replace your protein. Protein shakes replace your protein. So in the morning, if you don't feel like eating eggs in the morning, you drink a shake. That counts as your protein. It's fast absorbing, it's easy, it doesn't require much time to prep. You literally mix, you shake, you drink. Okay? If you're working hours and you don't have time to sit and eat a meal, the protein shake, this is why the supplements will come in. The EFA replaces your fats, right? If you need to get a fat in and you don't have time, EFA is literally essential fatty acids, the highest quality fat you can have. So in the morning, if you do an EFA and a protein shake, you have your protein and your fats, right? Optimal, simple, right? So if you don't have time to eat a whole meal, this is where the supplements come in and you're golden, okay? So speaking of supplements, there might be a delay in the supplements. We should, one till Monday. I think we're getting a snowstorm or something. I don't know, but we can't. So we'll know more.
And keep going. Sorry.
No, yeah. So and the supplements will be delivered to the gym, and you're gonna pick it up at the gym. If you're at the Brick Gym, we're gonna have the supplements at the Brick Gym. If you're at Neptune Gym, you're gonna have it at the Neptune Gym. Okay. Perfect. So those of you who are asking, okay. And then and the biggest thing, guys, before we get into is you don't want to overcomplicate this, all right? Because here's the thing. The program is designed to give you optimal results, right? It's optimal. Like you eat carbs here, you eat your pre and post workout, you eat like this. Now, sometimes optimal might not be practical, right? Some of you have kids, you're running around, you're working overnight shifts, and you can't follow it to the T, and you might have a day where it's a long day, and you're going to party afterwards, and you're like, oh my God, I have to have dinner with some clients or with some friends, and you can't be optimal. Yes, it's not practical, but you make adjustments, right? And even if you mess up a little bit, it's okay, because you know why? You're literally going from eating whatever right now to getting on a meal plan program. So even there are days you don't stick 100% to this and you're like at 80% of it, it's okay, okay? You're still gonna get results. So don't beat yourself up, don't overcomplicate things. Do the best you can, all right? Now, let's go meal planning, carb. Okay, so we're gonna go into the levels to explain the levels, okay? I've got a lot of questions about the levels. How do I know what level I should be on? If you've never dieted before, been on a program, consistency where you like following a program to the T, where you just eat whatever you want. You've been eating McDonald's, eating fries, eating pizza, eating whatever, and you're coming on this for the first time, please do level 1. Do not go to level 2, do not go to level 3, just stick to level 1. You will get phenomenal results in just level 1 alone. If you try to overcomplicate it and try to go to level 2 or 3, you're probably not going to be able to sustain it because your mindset is not there yet, and you haven't built those habits yet. All right, so stick to level 1 until you stop seeing results. If you do level 1 and you get to like week 4 and the results aren't coming anymore, now you can go to level 2 because your body's ready to make that shift and that change. So do level 1. Now, some of you who've dieted before, and this is not your first time sticking to a good meal plan and be consistent, I suggest you start with level 1. You do level 1 for the first 2 weeks, you go level 2 for the next 2 weeks, and then you go to level 3 for the last 2 weeks. That's your 6 weeks there. That is how you want to transition with this program. If you've done programs with us before and you know exactly how to eat, right? Do not, I repeat, do not start this program on level 2 or 3. Do not start right away with carb cycling. That's like going from 0 to 100. Like literally. you have to accelerate, right? If you go from that 0 to 100, you will fail.
You're burning out
When
your
we
engine.
compete,
You blow your alternator.
we don't start off on the carb cycling program. We build up to that, right? So if you say, I want the best result, I'm gonna go level 3. Woo, I'm gonna impress Jamal and John and show them I can do this. No. All right, don't do that, because I already know you're gonna fail. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna be like, most of us we're carb addicts. We're addicted to carbs. Most of our foods that we eat are carbs. It's easy.
Yes.
You know, it's what's on the shelves.
Yes.
You know, and it's cheap. So if you think you're just gonna go to level 2, level 3, where you're
Cut.
cutting all your carbs out, you're in for a rude awakening.
You're gonna
have headaches.
you're
You're
gonna
gonna be like, Jamon, John, I have no strength. I don't feel
You're gonna go
right.
through
I feel
withdrawals.
nauseous.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a drug addict.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Carb is a
If you
drug.
cut out the drugs,
The sugars.
you're gonna relapse.
Yes.
So we gotta ease your
So
way
you gotta
into
take
it.
the time and work into it.
eventually,
You know, now level 1. What's level 1? Here's the thing. There's 5 different meals. Meal 1 to 5, right? It's simple. Meal 1, you're doing protein, fats, veggies. How do you break the meals down? You go here, guys. Protein. You grab a protein,
plug and play.
you grab a fat, and you grab a veggie. That's your meal. It's simple. So, for example, I take a chicken breast, right? I can do coconut oil, boop, and I just broccoli. Simple, right? That's your meal. Now, how do you know how much of that you should be having?
Is it right here?
Here, palm size protein, okay? Fist full of carbs, thumb size of fats, okay? So, now, if that's still crazy for prepping, and you're so used to, some of you have done like 4 ounces and you know your ounces or whatever, women, 4 to 5 ounces of protein, men, 6 to 8 ounces of protein, right? So that answers how much protein you're having. So if you're used to ounces and you're like, I don't know, my hands are big enough or whatever, just stick to the ounces you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Guys, don't overcomplicate it. Just take a second, focus and read, and it's right there. The answers are in front of you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, the best thing you do is whatever's on the nutrition label, just stick to the serving size. That's it. If you're like, well, how do I measure like eggs or how do I measure yogurt? Just stick to the serving size and you're golden.
Yes.
There's a reason why, there's a serving size.
And you know what's awesome about, again, why Fit Food is great is because he measures all this out already for you guys, pretty much. He does it. So literally, if you grab the Fit Food, yeah, that's all we're doing. If you grab a Fit Food, you're golden. You don't have to do any thinking. You don't have to do any of that. You're golden, right? And if you order from them by the pound and you don't want to cook it, all you got to do is, again, he gets his chicken. You just literally palm of your size, palm size, right? Some guys will do 2 palms, right? And that's how you do that, right? So, meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, all protein, fats, and veggies. And then meal 4 and 5, okay? Now, it says pre-training, okay? And post-training, okay? Meal 4 and 5, if you work in the evening, later on in the day, you're going to take that pre-workout. That's where you're going to get, your carbs in. And after you work out, you're going to get your carbs in. If you work out at night, in the morning, you just flip that, right? Your meal 1 will have the carbs before you work out. And meal 2, we have the carbs post-workout. And that's it. That's literally your carbs. Now, that's level 1. Rest day, literally, you have 1 carb meal, and you can put it anywhere you like. You can have it in the morning, you can have it in the night. 1 carb meal anywhere you like. Rest days are days you're not doing anything. So on Sunday, it's my rest day. I don't do anything. If you rest on Sunday, you don't do anything, that's your rest day. If you train Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, and you do cardio on Sundays, you don't have a rest day. You just follow training day, right? And you eat like that. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, these are for people who've never really done any consistent program where you're dieting pretty much, right? This is gonna teach you how to build up to it. So now you go to level 2. Say you're gonna go to level 2. The difference between level 1 and 2 is that on the carb days, right, post-training, we cut that. So post-training for level 1, you're doing 2 carb portions, right? 2, okay? So that's 2. 1 fistful, 2 fistful, 2 carb portions. So 25 grams of carbs, 25 grams of carbs, put it together, 50 grams of carbs post-workout, right? Those of you who want to measure half a cup of brown rice, 1 cup of brown rice. That's it, right? So if you're trying to figure what to do post-workout, post the carbs, half a cup of brown rice, okay? It's 1 serving, that's a fistful. 2 of them, that's a cup, post-workout. Level 2, you just do one serving, which is half a cup. So post-workout, rather than do 2 servings, you do 1. So you do 1 serving of carb pre-workout, 1 serving of carb post-workout. That's the difference, okay? Now, with just doing 1 serving, 1 to 2 serving. So on training days, heavy training days like leg days, you might want to do 2 servings of carbs, because if you feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna die, do 2 servings of carbs post-workout. That's the difference between level 1 and 2. So for the first 2 weeks, you're on level 1. You go into the next 2 weeks, now you're on level 2. Now what we're doing, we're just cutting the carbs down a little bit post-workout, right? That's gonna create more of a caloric deficit, where it allows you to literally tap into your fat storage and burn fat. So that's the difference, right? Also, on the rest days, you don't get any carbs. So on Sunday, say Sunday's your rest day, on level 1, you get 1 carb meal. On Sunday, there's no carb meals. Simple, right? You get to level 3. This is for the experienced people, right? Or people who want even more after, say, the first 2 weeks or whatever, and they want to turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now with carb cycling, okay? This is where some people lose people. If you've never been consistent on the program before, don't even worry about level 3. Yeah. Don't even mess with it, because it's gonna throw you off. Yeah. You're gonna get up. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get upset, and you're gonna want to quit. So don't even worry about level 3, right? Can I separate those carbs 1 immediately after the workout, 1 hour later when I get home? For the post-workout, you want the 2 servings right away, right? So after your workout, the whole purpose of the post-workout is to refuel your body. Like you get those glycogens into your muscles, your little muscles absorbs it, and then it starts burning fat, right? So you want to refuel. Stick to just doing that, right? If you're going to do 2 servings of carb, do it in that moment. Boom, and you're done with the carbs, all right? So don't split them up. And sometimes it might be convenient for you, but just bang them out. Just get it in right there. You're going to get the results you want, all right? Beautiful, Nicole. Love it. I love Nicole's always on fire. She's like, just tell me where to shoot. Tell me where to shoot. I'll do it. She's good. All right, so level 3, that's where we go into carb cycling, okay? So on heavy training days, you guys were asking, what's a heavy training day? Leg days. Monday, Thursday are heavy training days, okay? Because it's more compound movements. We're working legs, we're working upper body. Those are heavy training days. Yep. So on Monday, Thursdays, that's when we're doing the carbs, the high carb days. So Monday, Thursday are your high carb days. So those of you who've carb cycled before will remember that. That's when we do a high carb days, on Monday, Thursdays. That's your heavy training days. On those days, you're having 2 carb meal post-workout, 2 carb servings, right? So a cup of brown rice, right? Your low carb days are every other training day, whether it's conditioning or so Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or your low carb days. You're gonna stick to that low carb, right? Rest day is a Sunday when you don't do jack. Okay? Vegetables. Just literally eating protein, fats, and veggies all day. Simple. Okay? Simple. No carbs at all. Okay? On the low carb day, you're just doing 1 carb meal post-workout. That's it, right? So that's a cycle day, guys. So you break down your schedule and you say, okay, this is my high carb day on a Monday and Thursday. These are my, you put on your fridge. That's what we do. That's what Kiko and I will do. So he does. Literally, post it right on the fridge. Right? Take your magnet, easy fit magnet, put it on the fridge, and boom, you have it right there. And you literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you just write it there so you know. Easy, right? And that's it. You follow that, you're golden. All right? And that's that.
Also,
no, go ahead.
Best advice I give for meals. Don't just wait till Monday to be like, all right, let me just improvise and if you have a notebook, plan them out for the day. That weekend, go shopping, prep your food, get your meals ready. It's the best way to do it, so you're organized, you're on time with your food, and there's no missing meals where you're like, oh, I don't have enough time to, eat breakfast in the morning, so I'm just not going to eat breakfast. It's not going to happen. Plan your meals. If you have to prep at night, prep during the day, whatever, prep on the weekends. That's what we do, especially when we've done shows. Every meal, we take this chart, right? We plug and play different meals. We, throw some recipes in there if you want, which we have all in there, and then boom, we plan our meals out. It's the best and most effective way that, it's gonna make your life easier when you're doing this meal guide, all right?
Failing to plan is planning to fail.
Yeah, exactly.
You're planning to fail, okay? And also, listen, This is a recipe guide here, guys. Simple, effective recipe. Look at it, and literally, Cajun chicken, fire grilled steak. It tells you, just gives you exciting stuff to make. Okay, let's get to this question. All right?
Man, there's a lot.
Let's do it. So let's do it. Okay, we'll start. Okay.
I got my phone out.
What's it after the gym? We just wait for this to start. Okay, what's a good carb on the go after gym? They didn't ask. Okay, yes. John, what you say? Apple. You do an apple. You're on the go. You're allowed one fruit, guys. One fruit a day on this program. One fruit on your carb day, right? Fruit is a carb. Okay, don't use it as a veggie. Apple or a banana with your shake post-workout, it's a good carb, right? Doing that.
Muffin, Mighty Muscle Muffin.
Mighty Muscle Muffin, right? So the serving, one serving, two servings. You can get 2 muffins. Ah, you fucking awesome, like yay! All right. So one muffin. Post-workout calls for 2 muffins. You get 2. Boom, you're golden. All right. So load up on your Mighty Muscle Muffins because they're gonna be your shake and your muffins. Woo! It's a party. All right. So, and then we have boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Okay, what's the next question?
How about milk? Like almond milk. Almond milk, perfect.
Almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. Okay. Get the vanilla unsweetened. It's literally the best tasting thing ever. You can do that with your shake. You can put that in your coffee. Your gold milk because he has fat. What's getting it?
All right, we got. I think a lot of them. I take it a lot of them are going to be eating eggs for breakfast.
Yes.
I know I am. As far as serving size, I know that's a big question because how do you measure eggs, right?
So first of all, get the palm of your hand or whatever, right? Can you fit in your damn hand, right? How many eggs can you? All right, so you can do like 4 eggs in your hand, 5 eggs or whatever, right? You look at the eggs. If your program calls for fats in the morning, which it does, you do the yolk. That's your fat, right? One yolk is your fat. So if I can fit 4 eggs in my hands, okay, I crack the eggs. I do 3 whites, 1 yolk. That's 4 eggs, right? If you can fit 5 eggs in your hands, that's 4 whites, 1 whole. That's 5 eggs, okay? Now, if the program calls literally, so you got to go by the fats of that, and you do 1 yolk is literally the fat serving, okay? And stick to that. Guys, do 2 yolks. Women, just stick to 1 yolk.
Yeah.
Okay? Simple.
Simple as that.
All right? So much whites. Now, I don't know the measurement. Some people do the liquid whites. Google how much eggs is equivalent to liquid whites. I don't use liquid whites. So literally, but you can Google. Google knows this shit. So you can go to Google and say, hey, Google, I want to do 4 egg whites. How many cups is equivalent to what? You find it right there, okay? Yeah. So do your homework, do your research, and you got the answers. What we got? Do we eat 3 meals and a shake in between, or like fruit and cottage cheese? I don't understand that question.
We got protein bars. Are protein bars okay for
the
meal?
Listen. See, do we see any protein bars in here? Here's the thing with protein. We're trying to stick to like literally wholesome stuff, right? And why I like Mighty Muffins, because she makes it with like real stuff. Protein goes through a process. Even ID Life protein, it's how you stick to whole foods. So I wouldn't eat a protein bar. I wouldn't. If you want to eat it, I'm not gonna stop you. You know what my coach said to me when I was training? So you guys are like, oh, I can't eat breakfast in the morning. I don't do it. I can't. Here's what he said. He had me, Jamal, eggs in the morning. 12 eggs. Jamal, you eating 12 eggs in the morning. I was like, I can't eat 12 eggs in the morning. It's like, you physically can eat 12 eggs. You just choose not to eat 12 eggs. But here's the thing. Do you want to win or do you not want to win? When you get on stage, do you want to have regrets of, man, had I eaten 12 eggs every day in the morning, I'll be up there like, you know what I'm saying? No. So I had to come back to my why. Why am I competing? Why am I getting on stage? Because I want to win. I want to be a pro. So I will do whatever it takes to do that. 12 eggs, you're damn right I'm eating 12 eggs. Matter of fact, give me 13 eggs. Give me 13 eggs. Give me the carton. Do it raw. So you got to come back to your why, guys. Some of you guys are like, I don't want to do this. I don't feel like doing this. I can't.
Yeah, you got to.
You can. You physically can do anything you want. You just choose not to do it. So in the morning, if you say, eating breakfast in the morning hurts my stomach, what are you eating in the morning? Let's change it, right? Let's not eat a whole meal. Let's try something. Let's try a shake in the morning. Let's try that. So you gotta try. You gotta get out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, check this out, right? I like doing this, right?
He's about to fall over.
Right? So, look at this, guys. This is this, right? And this is you, right? That's your comfort zone. Nothing happens in here. You gotta get the fuck out of there to get results. So we want to stick in
Yeah,
on the
break through
number.
your
We
potential
want to
ceiling.
sit in where we're comfortable. We want to say, hey, I like this meal. I like this. I like this protein. Can I put it on this program? Well, if you've been eating that, obviously it's not working for you, right? So let's not eat that. Let's eat what's on here. But I don't want to. I want to stay in here. I want to stay in here. Then you're going to remain the same. But the moment you get out of this damn circle here, you're going to get results. And that's what we're trying to do with you guys. Break old habits, build new habits, get out of the damn comfort zone. And you'll be like, yo, snap. Yo, I love it out here. Yo, my abs looking good. Oh, snap, this is amazing. I never knew this could happen outside of here. So we got to break out of our mindset and our comfort zone mentality and just get out and do. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. If you stay comfortable, nothing grows, nothing happens in the comfort zone. So remember your why and what's so important, right? If you're just doing this just to do it and there's nothing really important about you trying to achieve results, then you can literally not follow the damn instructions and do whatever you want to do. I can't tell you what to do. I can only suggest. Right? We're like your GPS giving you a guide and telling you, hey, if you follow this route, you will get to your damn destination. Now, what determines you getting it is the kind of driver you are. If you're a great driver, then you follow, turn left, turn right, go straight. But if I say turn left, then you're like, I'm going to go straight. All right? So follow the damn instructions. All right? Next questions. Let's go.
Let's see. I think we should talk about if they want to, if they can't get like their carb in the morning, can they move it? Or like if they know they're going out to eat and they know they need a pre and post workout carb, can they, what to do in that situation?
Okay.
Simple. Listen up.
So here's the thing,
Answer a
guys.
lot of big
Again,
questions.
this is we put the carbs where they're optimal. But like I said, it's not always practical for some of you, right? So say you like, hey, yo, I'm going out to eat tonight, right? And I work out in the morning. Can I have my carbs at night? So you take your post carb meal and you do that for your dinner, right? So whatever your post carb is going to be, you don't have the post workout meal. You have it at dinner time, wherever you're going out, right? So yeah, it's not optimal, but it's practical. At least you get the carbs in. Do not eat the post carb meal and then go eat your carbs for dinner. You're gonna that's a caloric surplus. You stick to the same calories when you do that. Now, if you know dinner is going to be grand and huge, you take both the post and the pre, and you put it in. And you have that at dinner or whatever you're going out, right? So you got a party. You're going to a kid's party in the morning, in the afternoon or whatever, and you have the carbs during the day, you put it in. Now, if it's a low carb day, like a rest day, I'm sorry. Just eat veggies and chicken, all right? That's it, Because if you have carbs, you just throw everything off, right? So now, if you say, hey, I want to move my heavy training carb day, Thursday, and have the carbs on Saturday after my, when I go out and work out, can you do that? Yes, I guess. But again, comes down to what's so important. Is it so important to eat the carbs at that dinner? Is it going to kill you if you don't have potatoes at that dinner? Or can you live with just chicken and veggies at the dinner? It's down to what's important. Comes down to what's important to you guys. What's the next question?
Let's see, we got
Let's
condiments. I think that's a good question.
Condiments.
Aaron was like, can we
hot sauce? You can smash hot sauce. Like that's literally. What's the good?
Well, hold on.
What?
Smash hot sauce, but just be careful of the sodium in the hot sauce.
Wow.
There's a lot of salt in certain. Sriracha, there's not a lot of sodium.
Yes, sriracha,
Frank's
yes.
hot sauce, there's a lot of
That's a lot of
sodium.
sodium.
Chalupa, yeah.
Tabasco.
Tabasco.
Tabasco sriracha you can
say
smash.
it funny as
You
hell.
know what I'm saying?
Like-
Tabasco. Yeah, you can smash that. Kiko likes the honey, the yellow mustard. That's a good condiment to use. It's literally no calories. Mustard is really good. You can do that. Let me see. Let's go to, I like Nicole's questions. Do I start at level 1? So Nicole will answer level 1. Level 3, high carb day training. I think we'll answer that. In the difference between heavy days and, so all conditioning day, every other day is not a heavy day. Thursdays, Monday and Thursdays are heavy days. For pre-training, is there a certain amount of carbs? So you answered that. Perfect. Okay, on training. Yep. All right, so we got those.
I can't eat before I go to the gym. I get nauseous. What do you suggest? You can eat. You need a shake. I would say a shake. If you can get up, throw a banana in there, scoop of protein, a little bit of peanut butter or EFA for fats, blend it up, you're good. You're not,
Try it out.
You're not gonna puke that.
Yeah, try it out. You never know until you try, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The failed mindset is doing the same. So you gotta try it and see if it works. You know, you don't have to eat a heavy meal right before the gym, you know? It's pork allowed, it's a protein. It's pork allowed.
Usually pork is one of the fattier.
Yes, it's not even in the fatty. So here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of pork. If you must absolutely have pork, I think there's lean cut porks you can have, right? So you can do that. I'll try, but if you gotta run to the bathroom, we're gonna reserve it for you.
If you puke, I'll just get. It'll be all right. We understand. I'm sure there's gonna be other people puking.
Kim, try it out. Try it out and see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? If anything, just take your time with the workouts. No up and downs too much, and just give it your body. Here's the thing. It's magical about the body. The body adapts. If you're not doing something and you start doing it, your body adapts. Your stomach is not ready right now for a meal coming in before working out because you haven't been doing it. The moment you put it into your body says, oh, what's this? What do we do with it? Oh, it's absorbing, let's use it. Oh, it might be too much because we don't have the space for it. But if you become consistent, adapts, create a new habit that's gonna do what? That's gonna bring sexy back, baby, because I know that's your goal. You wanna bring sexy back, and we're gonna do that. And it starts with you eating breakfast in the morning. So let's do that, girl, all right? Adapt.
Rachel LaPera, I need examples for pre and post-workout meals. Well, the pre, I just said, the protein shake, pretty much. Post-workout, it depends. If you're a Mighty Muscle Muffin, you can do another protein greens in. What else?
Shake yourself is the greatest post-workout, honestly, guys. Just do a shake. If you do a shake and you do your servings of Mighty Muffins, it's the easiest post-workout.
Or fit food.
Or fit food. You know, or you can do a fruit. Okay, pre-workout, a fruit. So if you're working in the morning, apple, right? That's your fruit. You can do almonds, and you can do a shake. Or you can do apple and a tablespoon of peanut butter, natural peanut butter. Bang, that's bang it, right? And you can literally eat that. Like that apple, your body absorbs the apple right away. It uses it as energy. Apple's one of the highest fruit that gives the best energy in the morning. You know, oatmeal.
That's what I love. Overnight oats.
Overnight oats.
Make overnight oats.
You put the protein powder in there, right? You put your peanut butter in there, you mix it up, and literally you eat that on your way. You know, some of you might say, oh, oatmeal might be too heavy, then you do a piece of fruit. Fruit absorbs, simple, absorbs into the body right away and gives you energy, instant energy. So you can do that.
Heidi asked, how much water? I would say 10 tall glasses, or
half your weight. Half your weight in liters. Where's my 70 ounces. At least half your weight in ounces. At least. So if I weigh 200 pounds, I gotta do to optimize my body. Okay?
6 to 7 bottles of water if you want to break it down easier. Or if you want to carry a whole gallon around with you, I always try to shoot for at least a full gallon.
Yeah.
If you want to.
You can't go wrong with drinking more water. If you got to meet at least half your body weight in fluid ounces.
Yes.
You know. So, and once you figure out how much you weigh, you divide it in half. You take that and you just literally have a container, and that's a bottle of water. So what? 8 fluid ounce or whatever. And you do that. Okay. Let's go. Franca's questions.
I think one of the biggest thing is people asking, "Can I have this? Can I have that?"
Hold up, Franca. Grass-fed. I like the grass-fed beef. Okay, so here's on the thing, right? The fatty. So if you have a fatty source of protein, you don't have to have the fats, right? So if you're doing like grass-fed, like beef for dinner, and it calls for fats for dinner, you don't have to do that because that source already has the fats in it. And you don't have to do the EFA with that. The EFA, you can't go wrong with more EFA. The more essential fatty acids you have, you can't go wrong. So if you do want to throw in an EFA for dinner, which actually EFAs absorb the best at night, okay? Chronobiology, EFA absorbs the best at night. So I would suggest everybody doing EFA at night. A serving of EFA at night, it absorbs the best. It helps regulate your hormones while you sleep. It puts you to sleep better. It helps with regeneration. So even if you do the fatty, right? Yes, exactly. So do the EFA at night if you're doing steak for dinner. But if you're doing it afternoon or whatever, you don't have to do the EFA. Veggies, 1 to 3 handfuls, right? Listen, veggies you can do a limited. Like you gotta at least do 1 to 3 handfuls. But green veggies, if you're doing like greens, leafy greens, you can have as much as you want. The fibrous veggies, like the broccoli, you gotta know how much is enough, right? Because you don't want to be farting all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking out for people that like, you know, you work with, or the people at the gym, yo. You know, cottage cheese, how much? What John was saying, whatever serving is on, what everybody has different cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. Whatever the serving is, stick to that. Go by the serving. Go by the serving. A lot of times servings are like one serving is a cup. Just stick to one.
Because sometimes, you know, you might be like, shoot, I can't get any protein and I don't have time, or when it reconnects, it pauses.
Yeah.
So for example, if you're like,
he doesn't like.
All right, are we good now? Are we?
You're messing up
You're
the
messing
connection.
up the Wi-Fi connection. Certain foods have fats and proteins in them. So for example, if you're like, shoot, in the morning you don't have time, let's just say, to make protein, whether it's eggs or a protein shake because you don't have supplements on, you're like, shoot, maybe I'll just do Greek yogurt and whatnot. Greek yogurt has fats and it has protein in it. So that would cover pretty much most of the protein and the fats, making your life, you know, a little bit easier. But you would still need to get in some form of, you know, veggie of some sort, whether it's like baby carrots or whatever, you know what I mean? Or, you know, fruit of some sort. So, you know, don't
Frankie, you're pushing it with the bacon.
Push you on.
You're definitely putting, you're pushing it with that. Just, you know, stick with what's in the program. PB2, if you're doing that because you want to add chia seeds or flax seed, that's okay. Because
that's actually really good. I
Yeah.
forgot to mention, if you make a protein shake, chia seed counts as fats. Do a tablespoon or teaspoon of chia seeds, boom, there's your fats.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So
No
good.
pancake mix.
Unless you have ear fat.
Kodiak, I don't know what Kodiak pancake mix is, but you can literally make protein pancakes. Kiko knows how to do that. Maybe you should post on here how
You
to
can
do
do
it.
protein pancakes with a scoop of protein. If you actually take bananas, ripened bananas, really ripe or frozen, you mash them up with the, I don't think you use an egg though. And it's literally just banana, you use oats, or you can use oats. Kiko uses oats. But you can even look that recipe up online. I used to do it with the banana, protein scoop, and then oats to keep it so there's a good consistency. It doesn't, you know.
Yeah, no RX bars. Okay, we stopped that. Let me see. You can use Truvia. It's just like stevia, right?
Yeah, Truvia and stevia, it's natural.
Yeah.
So it's 0 calorie, it's natural, that's fine. Try to stay away from things that have, you know, maltodextrins, aspartame, sucralose in it, stuff like that. Try to stay away from.
Renee asks if we're running out of supplements, can we order some? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna open up the store halfway through the challenge for you guys to reorder. Okay. No protein bars. No, we answered that. Definitely looking. Yeah, Brett. Huh? Yeah, don't eat any protein bars. If you want to eat it, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. But again, it comes down to what your goals are. My question is about, you know, because honestly, I haven't read it. Okay. All right. So I think we covered every.
Baby, she's coming.
The baby's coming.
Away.
She's come to knock the camera away. Come here, my puppet. All right. So if we say hi, oh my goodness. Okay. Throw Aya some hearts. Throw some hearts up for Aya.
Canned tuna.
Canned tuna.
Sure.
Yes.
Without oil.
Yeah. And
tuna and water.
Yeah.
No, or sardines.
Canned sardines. Organic. Don't get. Kiko, you're in the way of the Wi-Fi. Go to look at Aya. Look at all the hearts you got, baby girl. Look at all the hearts you're getting. You're so beautiful. Go to the organic sections in Wegman. You can get the canned sardines, the canned tuna. Get it in water. If you get it in oil, just remember that's your fat serving, right? So they have it in little extra virgin olive oil. Remember that will be your fat serving, okay? So you can do that. Oh, look at all the love.
Hearts.
You're feeling so loved, girl. I should take you everywhere I go. Get all the love in the world. Tara, protein pancakes, oats. Tara puts a recipe for protein pancakes there, so you guys can smash that. That's one of my best friends. Oh, yeah. But yeah, you know, any other questions? I think we answered everything.
Pretty much answered it. The biggest thing is if it's not on there, try your best not to eat it. So like, for example, protein bars. You know, simple as that.
Yeah, Kiko posts your own protein pancake thing too. Kiko makes the official Tara, I know you bake, but you know, Kiko makes an easy protein pancake. Tara's like bakery style protein pancake. Tara, what up? Janice, right? Okay, so yeah, so any other questions, guys? Ask it, we'll answer it. Okay, so now the orientation. Tara's gonna post up the Tara's good. She said, you want to take over? You want to you want to take over? Tyra's gonna put some dates, but it's Friday here in Neptune between 5 baby girl, between 5 to 7 p.m. All right. Saturday in Brick, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then Sunday back here, okay, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Okay. In this orientation is 30 minutes. We're scheduling blocks for 20. You're gonna book the orientation like as if you're booking a class. 20 people in each, so that way we can control the chaos. Okay, you're coming in 30 minutes, quickly, pictures, weights, body fat, all that stuff, and then we go over anything else. If you're watching this and you got into this far, you're golden. You pretty much don't need anything answered on a meal plan. Okay. And you just come in, you pick up, hopefully if the supplements are here by then, you can pick it up. If not, it's definitely gonna be in Monday, and we'll have it at the gyms for you to pick up. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anything else?
The only thing I would say is if someone wasn't watching this video and they have a common question that we went over, just relay the information, making our lives a little bit easier. Again, we're not just here to support you guys are here to support each other. So again, just relay the information. If you know the answer to the question already, tell that person, all right?
Yeah, you have to sign up. Literally, guys, Tyra's going to post the Zen Planner on the app, which is going to open it up, and you sign up for the slots. It's 30-minute blocks. You sign up for the orientation times to come in, and like John said, if you're watching this and you want to go back and you want to write in the comment where some of the questions were answered, to help other people who are coming on, and they're going to look at this and say, put the time. Oh my God, it's a 45 minute. I can't watch this. Just, as a favor, just go on there and say, okay, they talked about using almond milk here. Time.
20 minutes.
20 minutes and 15 seconds in. So that way anybody who's coming in, can scroll through and see where, they can find it. But I suggest everybody watching the whole thing because it's, it's all information you need anyway.
Start planning your meals. Start writing out your meals for the week.
Yeah.
So then you can go to the store, get the food you need, so it's there, it's easy accessible, and then just start prepping your food.
Karen, what's happening on Sunday? Karen, you got to watch the whole thing over again. You missed it. You got to watch the whole hour over. You missed what's happening Sunday. No, we're doing the orientations on Sunday, guys. We're doing the Friday evenings in Neptune orientation, okay, 5 to 7 p.m. Okay, onboarding orientation, just pretty much weighing and all that stuff. Saturday afternoon in Brick, and Sunday morning here in Neptune. So, if you're trying to get in for Friday in Neptune and it's booked up, pick another time, But yeah, so Tyra, yeah. Okay, so Tyra's gonna get it up. Ain't nothing to it. But yeah, anything else you want to say, baby girl? Anything you want to say? Say Papa. Say Papa. Say Papa. Papa. All right, guys. We love and appreciate you all. Thanks for watching, and let us know if you have any other questions. Papa, you just said Papa. I love it. Bye, guys.